Good morning, my friends. It's your old pal, Peace Love Music, with another Stacks Morning Update brought to you in partnership with DeOrganized Media and Bitcoin Live Decentralized Broadcasting. And really interesting times in the space. If you're in Stacks, you're early and we're feeling good. Never financial advice on this show. We're always just providing information and educational opportunities for our community, letting people know what's going on in the space. We are not financial advisors. Do your own research. Never invest money you can't afford to lose. With that being said, the Bitcoin price is kind of stable day to day. It's a little bit under, a couple $100 under at 62,535. Slightly under where we were yesterday morning. Stacks is a little bit lower at $1.73. I believe it was $1.78 at broadcast yesterday morning. Dropped a couple spots to the number 35 market cap position on Coin Market Cap. Fear and greed dipped a little bit to 41, still in the neutral range. So slight fear in the market or a little bit more fearful than yesterday. Still neutral though. And the top three gainers on Coin Market Cap over the past 24 hours are Nero. Not familiar with that project at all. Aptos and Phantom. And Aptos, I just want to say, recently they have had a development with partnering with Stacks to incorporate SBTC on the Aptos chain. Coincidence that their price is rising right now? I don't know. We'll see. Stacks calendar for the day. We have at 10 a.m., all times are Eastern. At 10 a.m. Eastern is the Stacks DeFi show. That is an X space. Check it out. They're always talking with the various DeFi projects building in Stacks and operating on Stacks. Always some good information. If you're interested in DeFi in the Bitcoin ecosystem, the Stacks DeFi show is a great place to get that information. At 1:30 this afternoon is the Welsh and Stacks family 100-day giveaway or 100-day show. That's at 1:30 Eastern time with Sir Latimer, bit by bit. I think Landy jumping on there now. Great show, good energy. Support the Welsh community. I think they actually also do a lot with the Stone project now. Great group of guys. Check them out at 1:30 this afternoon. And then at 3 p.m. is Good Kitty and Nieta with Art on Stacks, focusing on artists branching into the Stacks ecosystem and all along the crypto space. Great vibe, great energy. Check out Good Kitty and Nieta at 3 o'clock this afternoon. We have it's we're getting close. Tomorrow's the 9th, which was the initial day that or the most recent day that they had announced they were going to target for the mainnet hard fork for the Nakamoto upgrade. That has not happened yet. It's likely getting delayed a little bit, and I'm predicting I think Trippin' Monkey had said he had put an over under at the 14th. I'm predicting by the end of next week. So I'm taking the over. I don't think it'll happen before Monday. I think by the end of next week. So by the 18th, we should have the Nakamoto update. And just a couple people saying hi. What's up, sis? Nobody famous. Good morning. Good morning. Looking forward to chatting with the Pepes on Wednesday. And Jamie F was unaware that I had such long hair. I just didn't feel like putting it back this morning. A little tired, had a lot going on, a lot of different conversations going on, and I didn't put a button-down shirt on. I'm total degen mode this morning for the news. I hope you guys don't mind. And Stacks security. A lot's going on in the security developments. This is largely a response from the community to the Charisma attack and the earlier attacks on Alex and other stuff like malicious NFT tokens popping up, and there's just a lot of response from the community. Make sure you participate. The Stacks AI Build-a-thon third episode is this Saturday at 1 o'clock. That's hosted by Stacks Link and the Syndicate guys. Mike Jagdeo at Attract Funding is going to be facilitating that on Saturday. It's at 1 p.m. The Orange Hats are building a public-facing website to help support the community and in security and audit practices. That's going to be a great addition. Tons of value add to the space there as well. Really excited about that. I know that it's in the works. It's not ready yet, but I can't wait to see what they build out there and help get the community engaged there. And also want to give a shout out to Ian Banksia. He started a project, or he's working on a paper called Stacks But Verify, where he's kind of created this security score system and basically has reviewed a lot of the projects that are building in the space and created a way to kind of give a green light, yellow light, red light application to what he can determine as to how much auditing they've done and how serious it needs to be, whether they've done a good job or not. And I think that that's something we can build off of as a community. I think there are a ton of efforts underway, so I'm very excited about that. Also, we did mention with the Aptos plug there that SBTC, that SIP 028, it's bringing native Bitcoin to Stacks. It's going to open up a ton of doors for, or a ton of opportunities for more DeFi applications and more functionality for Bitcoin in DeFi in a native Bitcoin L2. So really cool development with SBTC. It's imperative, though, that SIP 28 does the right, we got to get the right balance and the right mix of core signers, or the core signer mechanism for managing the BTC wallet and the transfers in and out of BTC to SBTC, and make sure that that is secure and operational for the launch of SBTC. It's a great opportunity. SBTC, it's awesome. It's really actually going to be a complete game changer, and I know everyone in the space is super excited about it. But it's got to be done properly, or if it has hiccups after it's launched, that could be more detrimental to never actually having it. So it's imperative that this gets done the right way. I'm confident that the core devs are going to do that. But it's always great to have more eyeballs on that process, and any input from outside should be welcome. So get into the SIP, check it out, read about it, and if you have any input, provide it. It's an open process. The more people involved, the better. But SBTC is going to be the key to opening up Bitcoin DeFi on Stacks, and it's going to be incredible. And it's already getting a ton of eyeballs on Stacks from the Solana community. So, get involved in that process, spread the word, and make sure that we're ready for SBTC when it launches. Also want to touch base again, just released the Power Awards, Proof of Work, Excellence, and Recognition, put out there by Good Kitty, another D Grants project. Really awesome stuff. There's 3 categories: creators, builders, and community leaders. If you're a creator or building a project, or an artist in the space, or a community leader and you're doing work in the space, the submissions are now open. It's a $400 prize for each category winner. There's also every winner will get a badge from Zero Authority. There's also a $200 prize from a Community Choice Award, and then one special recognition will receive a reputation badge beyond those 4 winners. So some opportunity to win a little, and all the prizes are going to be dollar denominated, but payable in Stacks, which is how everyone prefers around here. So really cool stuff. It's a reputation badge from Zero Authority, and if you follow at Stacks Link on X, you can get more information about that. It's Taco Tuesday, Tacovation Tuesday. Make sure that you are showing appreciation for someone that's inspiring you in the Stacks ecosystem. It's you go to the Stacks link, Twitter space, Twitter page. I think there's a post from this morning. There's a link there. You fill out the form. You put their the person you're you put your information in, the person you're nominating's Twitter handle in there. You submit it and you post about it, and they're going to receive a badge. The top 3 or 5, I think it's the top 5 nominees for the month receive a badge from Zero Authority. And then also the top nominators, the people that submit the most nominations, actually receive a badge from Zero Authority monthly as well. So there's an incentive to keep to submit and nominate people. On top of that, it feels good to recognize others and make them feel good about the accomplishments that they're doing. There's no shortage of people in this space. So get out there and nominate some tacos, give some awards, give some people some tacos. Wednesday, we have our space tomorrow at noon. We actually have some great guests. I have super excited to have Crypto Dude from Derupt and Crypto Cash coming on to chat about his projects. I've been playing around with the testnet or version of Derupt. I'm really excited to see another or a real social media option on Stacks and what they're building out there. I'm very excited to see how that goes. And also the Bitcoin Pepe community is going to come out and chat with us about their project. They have an NFT minting right now. Great group of guys, super excited, or guys and gals. No one famous is here actually this morning shouting us out. Really great. So come and check us out on tomorrow at noon Eastern. Also, we have Bitcoin Live is going to be our focused project for the Thursday podcast. I'm actually going to interview Nick from Bitcoin Live and give you guys some information about what they're building out there. Because, I mean, again, they've been instrumental. Without Bitcoin Live, we would never have a show here like we do. I would never have been able to produce this like I am. And they're doing some great work. And there's a lot of great shows on there. So we need to get some more eyeballs on there. Last but certainly not least, Zero Authority.xyz. Bounties are a great way to reach your community and engage, and also give some incentivized rewards for participating in some behaviors you want to drive your community to participate in. So check out zeroauthority.xyz, go to bounties, submit a bounty, and get your community more engaged with your with how you want them engaged. You know, you can have them do a meme contest or write some articles or design some icons for you. There's all sorts of things you can do to apply the grants, the bounties, and reward your community and get some engagement at the same time, and also support a great platform that's building out with what they're doing at Zero Authority. It's Tuesday, and this is actually probably going to be my regular guy. Thank you for being so patient, my brother. I've been talking a lot this morning, but Giga Morning, GPSC, and people say hi in the comments. Let Giga Pepe know you're watching. I actually have a bunch of comments. I've been talking too much and not paying attention. I got Bitcoin Live saying hi. I got the Block Web saying hi. What's up, Reese?
Good morning, everyone. Yeah, it's a awesome Tuesday to be building in the Stacks ecosystem.
Right. And nobody, yeah, man. How are you?
Doing good, man. It's been a blast. I've been busy, been working, running around with my head cut off, trying to make it all to all the spaces while I've got my head down working, and it's been awesome, man. It's been really fun.
I just want to clarify for nobody famous. So they have their and you guys should definitely check them out. The Bitcoin Pepe crew has a space on at, I think it's 11 a.m. Eastern on Thursdays, but they're coming on my show at noon on Wednesday as well. So we can kind of spotlight the project to my audience a little bit. Jamie's jealous of my hair. Reese likes the look. Oh, that's Vinny's got a lot to say here. I got to catch up on all these comments. I can't believe it.
Everybody's loving the hair this morning, man. Got the flowing locks.
You know, I've been thinking about doing it for a while, but it's just it's not my regular look, right? It actually started out as a goof. My youngest had like the longest hair ever. She had like long braids when she was in like kindergarten, first, second grade. And I started asking her if I should cut my hair, and she was saying no because she liked her long hair. So she liked the idea that I would have long hair like her. And I haven't had a haircut. She's 12 now. So that's how long it's been since I haven't had a haircut. So Vinny makes some good points about the Nakamoto release. And I want to read this out because it's good information for the community. And thank you for contributing, Vinny. Vinny's doing a lot of good stuff in the space, by the way. All code issues are publicly available in the core GitHub repo. So you can have a good idea of what is still pending, what's the priority, who picked it up, even sprints, roadmap, etc. are there as well. So if you're curious, you can actually go. It's all publicly available in the core GitHub repository to check this stuff out. And thank you for reminding us of that, Vinny. Reese says, "What's up, GPSC?"
Good morning.
Hero likes my hair. My hair's a big hit. I'm gonna have to do this more often. Good morning, Hero. So I'm sorry, my brother. That was the worst intro ever. I turned you on and then talked about everybody else. But yeah, man, we had a great time in the Whatever Monday space. If you guys don't know, Monday evenings we're hosting an open space. Anyone could come on and chat, and it was actually a really great time. Tons of people tuned in and had some stuff to share. So we're excited about that process too. And you were there, and we had a great time.
Yeah, it turned into like a artist space where we were like talking about like art critique and a bunch of different topics, different mediums. Nieta dropped some of her process. It was a good conversation. I really liked that format.
Early on, Jack gave us a little bit of alpha about Joey and some of the DMT stuff coming, but that was just for the early people in the space. So you're gonna have to tune in next time to catch that alpha stuff.
Yeah, it was like getting in there and seeing a couple OGs, and like I'm looking forward to that time slot, that format too, to where everybody can just like come in and talk about what they have going on, and it's kind of loose. I like it that way, man. Like that way, it just kind of flows. It worked really well. It went on for a few hours yesterday too.
Yeah, it was like over 3 hours. Hunter came on and was doing some co-host duties. He did a great job with that. Also, for you guys that don't know, Hunter's coming on the show tomorrow morning too. He's gonna come and say hi.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Getting to see like Hunter in the flesh, like right in front of the camera, live. You know, it's gonna be cool because he does a lot of video content and short form like videos on the Stacks ecosystem. It'd be cool to see him like talk to you in real time, man. For sure, I'm looking forward to that episode tomorrow.
Yeah, he's just like you, another guy in the space that's just constantly getting involved and collaborating and contributing to the conversations and to the projects being built. And I love the atmosphere here that you guys have provided. You know, you guys create just an awesome space for us to build and thrive in. You know, it's great, and that's it. The community here is why I'm here. The people like you, man, that make it fun to be here.
Thanks, dude. I appreciate that, man. It's fun. I love doing it too. Like, and meeting all the cool people and the gigabrains in the space, and like getting an inside look at like what they're building, what their ideas are. It's awesome. It's really cool to get like different developers and builders in the space that want to collaborate and in my DMs, you know, and getting to look at their stuff, man. Yeah, 300's here. Good morning, Hannah. Looking forward to your show tomorrow with Peace, and yeah, I think it'll be a blast, man.
Yeah,
me and Hannah got something cooking too that we're we're gonna be dropping on the ecosystem soon.
You and who?
Me and Hannah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got something. It's been in the works for a while now. We've got some different details to hammer out, but yeah, we've got something in the works.
Wow, that's I had not heard about this. I'm very excited. I'm very intrigued. I'm very intrigued. So you're working on. So that's another one. I know you're working on the Tremp NFT. When's that launch coming?
So that'll be launching on the 15th on this coming Tuesday. We'll have like a little whitelist period, and yeah, it looks like we'll have a whitelist period for a few hours, and then it'll be public on the 15th as well.
So a week from today, so we can talk about it next Tuesday morning.
Yeah, yeah, sounds good. Yeah, and
Awesome.
it's been like a lot of fun putting this collection together. It's my first collection that I have done, kind of commissioned for work in this space and ecosystem, and it has been awesome. Just giving me kind of like something like an idea of something to work on, and then my creative freedom. Um, they haven't been like hounding me and trying to like control the process. So I've gotten to be really creative with this collection. It's been a lot of fun making it.
And my understanding is that those guys also have earmarked a percentage of the stacks raised from the mint to aid some of the victims of the charisma attack.
Yeah, yeah. So they've allocated 20% of Mint funds from this collection to go towards recovery efforts, which is a good amount. And yeah, looking forward to them getting in like getting to work with the recovery effort, and me being able to contribute through my art for that. So that's really awesome.
Very, very cool. Man, you have so much going on. It's crazy. We had the backgrounds last week. I think I was the last win. I think I won the last draw for a Gigapepe background. You had to mint a GPS CV2, which are still on discount right now on Gamma. You can still mint them for just 3 stacks. It's free. So if you guys don't know, go mint a Gigapepe V2 for 3 stacks and instantly become an OG in the space.
Yeah,
They give you that kind of cred. And oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy I won that background, man. That's just fun stuff. And there's more of that kind of stuff coming out of the Rue community as well,
yeah.
right?
Yeah, so the Stacks Invaders background, the GPSC background for Stacks Invaders is just the start. We've got a couple different artists working, making backgrounds and accessories for this collection now. So look forward to seeing different styles from different artists come out for the Stacks Invaders. This is like the first NFT that you can do that fully customizable option, after mint out, so getting to see the different upgrades is going to be fun to see.
Yeah, man. I love the community Jack and Ian have built over there. And the stuff that they're doing. Um, it's like it's just very community oriented and it's all about creating value for the community. And they're super smart, but they're a great team as far as having a strong dev with the right mindset. And then Jack obviously is, just legend of stacks legends, right? There's
Yeah,
like he's just an awesome dude. He's super smart. He's connected to everything. Like he knows what's going on. Way ahead of the curve, right?
for sure, for sure. Like he's kind of like the face, like he gets in touch with the community. They both put community first, and like Rue is easily becoming the meta. I feel like everything that Ian's working on is gigabrain stuff, and hasn't been done in the ecosystem yet. So I'm looking forward to seeing like Rue scale to other L2s. It's just awesome. I love the whole project, and it's just been amazing to be able to work close to those guys and get to see what they're working on before it comes out. They have a lot of exciting stuff planned, so definitely get you some Rue.
Oh yeah, definitely. You need to be holding Rue. Not financial advice, but I do hold some Rue. I was an initial minter of the project within the Fairmint process, and still holding that. And yeah, I'm not. I actually have the most of it's in my wallet. I think about a quarter of it's staking on Velar to take care of that awesome. They have like extra awards on Velar, so you if you're into that kind of thing, you can put it into a liquidity pool and then take your liquidity tokens and farm those for yield, and earn some more Rue and Velar at the same time. So some cool stuff there with Rue. So what else? Can you tell me anything about what you and Hannah are working on? And hello, Nieta. Nieta says hello.
Good morning, Nieta. Yeah, so me and Hannah, like he dropped a track for the GPSC, and I've been working on animating like a video for it. So we need to touch bases, and like he's been busy, I've been busy, so eventually you'll see a GPSC track dropping for uh from 300. It's gonna be epic. I love the track that he made for us, and I can't wait to see it get on chain.
Very, very cool, man. Very cool. So what else? What else are you excited about in the space?
Well, right now, the Honey Badger buy competition, to where you can win some wealth potentially, a biggest buy competition. Um, and they're still on the bonding curve, man. And that dev really is, he's putting the community first. And I really like his approach to, like, trying to figure out, making connections within the space. He reached out to me, and we're trying to figure out what we can do. Um, for his community. So you very well might see something come from us both working together. So looking forward to working with different people, different collaborations. And yeah, whenever he reached out to me, I was really excited because everybody loves the honey badgers, man. And it's like, and now we have like a honey badger-esque token in stacks. So I grabbed a little bag of that, and the ticker is DGAF. There's just so much going on, man.
Fun stuff. Fun stuff. Who is the dev behind that token? Do you know?
He's he's one of the Pepe Bitcoin Pepe community members. So he is connected with people from that camp. So yeah, he's doing his rounds. He's like newer to the ecosystem, or newer to being a dev in the ecosystem, and yeah, he's making his connections, and like I can really resonate with that. He's reaching out to different OGs in the ecosystem, trying to see how he can collaborate. And I remember when I was there, whenever I first started, and just reaching out to everybody, trying to make those connections. So yeah.
Super cool, man. Yeah, very, very cool stuff. I did not know. I was not aware of that that development. So they're having a contest where the person that does the biggest buy for a certain period of time is going to win some Welsh Corgi token as well.
Yeah, and it's been awesome to see like the different prizes, and like there's just so much to it's hard to keep track. There's a lot of competition going on in the space. You got the zero authority bounties. There's a lot of ways to earn different meme coins and STX in the ecosystem right now. So
oh yeah, man, I could talk all day about zero authority. I love Zero and Hodl, James are just awesome guys with what they're building out. Gary, I know was involved. Gary Reiger was involved in that project. Probably a bunch of other people that I don't even know that are contributing as well. But I love the on-chain reputation and gig marketplace piece is a huge. It's a huge piece of the puzzle for creating a mature ecosystem that has a lot of integral interaction and engagement, not just engagement, but like commerce engagement, like where people are contracting with each other and performing tasks and getting paid and building a reputation, so you know who can do this and who can do that, or maybe who you shouldn't hire to do this because they didn't actually perform, kind of stuff. So I think what Zero Authority is doing is amazing work.
Yeah,
um
I think that, like, with what they're doing, it's like more or less taking, like, because you really need to be like doxxed in some circumstances to grow in this ecosystem, and it kind of makes it easier. Like, people can look on chain exactly what people have done and look at their work and their portfolio, and I think that it's awesome. I love what the Zero Crew is doing.
Yeah, hell yeah. Hell yeah. There's so many awesome projects being built in this space, and along varying lines. Like there's tons of meme coin communities that are, building around their communities the right way. Welsh, Leo, we talked about Rue and Jack's community there, the Nothing Guys and what they're building out, all the stuff that's going Stack City and what Kwawin built out over there. Um, just tons of value added stuff. The Stacks Link project, DeOrganized, these are all things that are just kind of new developments in the space that's just uh, all awesome signs of what's to come, I think.
Yeah, yeah, I agree. And like seeing like the different things like pop up in the ecosystem, it's been fun because like I was here before there was like even like a Leo coin, and then Leo popped up out of nowhere, and that's back when like STX20 was a thing, and they were building, and then we had like STX maps, like uh, all of this stuff. It's just like it feels like it keeps getting faster and faster, man. Leo popped up, and then after that, like it just seemed like everybody was building something and shipping products.
Yeah, and those guys are, I think the STX maps or Stacks maps, I always say. But it's kind of, I don't know if there's an official right way or wrong way. But the STX maps guys are the ones behind the Stone token, I believe.
Oh yeah, so that's like I was speaking of like so there's a XTX20 STX map, and then they've got like the XTX map NFT guys that um launched the NFTs. Do you remember that happening? There was like somebody else that was
Oh
building.
yes, I do remember. So STX 20 and the STX maps guys are not the same guys.
No, no. So it seems like they got a little bit of the hype, and then like created an NFT token um, on Gamma, like from that whole STX20 hype. And I mean that's, you know that's pretty. There's two different. Um, there's like one that's like on chain, and then one that's not on chain, and then they launched their Stone token, and um, yeah, there's two they're two different camps, man.
I didn't. Yeah, I'm not super connected to all of that side of things. So I had heard, a lot of times what we hear is hearsay, right? Um, or just people chatting about it. That's where we get, we go into spaces, and we sometimes have these open spaces where people are just kind of chatting about whatever. And so we hear things and maybe we don't quite understand all the details. So um I misunderstood that there was two different. I thought the Stacks maps and the STX 20 were the same guys.
Yeah. So like the guys from the STX20 camp, they're actually working on like a raffle system for their STX map users right now, and then it kind of gets like confusing there. You see like and then the other STX maps, they launched the Stone token and their NFT collection. So it's, yeah, we need a little bit of clarity there.
Clarity. Dun dun. Oh,
Yeah.
I wonder if I think I'm going to be in the Clarity Working Group meeting. That's at noon today too. I forgot about that. I have that at noon. If they let me, because I'm not a dev. I'm just there to kind of observe, see what they're talking about. If there's any news to communicate out to you guys, that's why I'm there. So I actually forgot. I'm going to be participating in that. So we'll have some potential news from the Clarity Working Group tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I
What do
love
you got left? What else you got going on today?
I will be finishing some of the one of ones for the Trimp collection. Looking forward to like the different spaces. Like Kitty has a space later, doesn't she? She's got a space. I'll probably pop in there for a little bit.
Yep. Kitty and Nieta, their space is at 3 p.m. Eastern for Art on Stacks. I will definitely be in there, although I might have to. I'm trying to avoid it, but I might actually have to go show a house sometime during that time. So I'll be like on my phone in the car tuning in.
Juggling two different things at the same time. Like I get it, man. Like we all have like IRL stuff, but um, as for now, like I live in the computer right now. I feel like I'm sitting at the computer cooking all day long. So
Yeah,
um,
man, it's like a whole nother world. It's like a
yeah,
whole nother world. It's a bigger world, actually. I think we're connected to way more people in the virtual world now. I am, which I have a lot of. I have a lot of in real life connections, but they're usually not as generally cool people. you know, I like the people I'm engaging with in the space here.
yeah, dude. Everybody's like bringing their own little like flair and loving energy to the space. It's such a collaborative space right now, and it's really awesome to see everybody working together, especially like the community leaders trying to like bring attention to like the charisma recovery effort. Like we had like Re-Ups and Jack like kind of spearheading a movement, and then the different people just in the ecosystem, like in general. It's awesome to see what they're working on. Love what Reese is doing. Got to see like a little sneak peek of one of the um, block web pieces yesterday while we were in the Whatever Monday spaces, and it
Yeah,
was just
really cool
awesome.
stuff. Very thought provoking, very interesting stuff that Reese puts out there. I love it, and he actually just said, "Yeah, we are the coolest people. Hell yeah, yeah, we are. We are."
Damn
Um,
Skippy, dude.
it's
Like,
a super cool place to be in the Stacks ecosystem for sure, and to the point. And it's not just about security, but that's a main focus and a main issue because it's super important to the longevity of the ecosystem that we have a very secure and safe place for the community to engage. But community engagement is what's going to make this space thrive. And I hadn't mentioned Heroes Effort. I did talk about SIP 28, the SPTC SIP. But on Fridays, we're trying to get, again, with the same thing with the Stacks Link stuff and the security stuff we're looking at. Same thing with the innovation and idea phases of things and the SIP process, the Stacks improvement proposal process. We're trying to get as much community engagement and interaction and feedback and trying to get people not to be afraid to present their ideas and have more brainstorming sessions where we're talking about what we'd like to see build in the space and what features we would want to see added to the things that are existing or being built in the space. And that's going to be a great way to build better tools that appeal more to the community, keep people here when they get here, make sure that they have good experiences when they get here by taking the feedback from the community and incorporating that into the products that are being built by the projects building in the space. And that's super encouraging that there's at least some group in this ecosystem that's looking at it that way, because it's really a fundamental. So decentralized doesn't mean completely isolated and separated, right? There's still got to be a community. You still have to have this kind of somewhat organized structure of engagement, and I think we're working on that now, and I'm very encouraged by it.
Yeah. It's you get that feedback loop where you can see what everybody wants in the space versus what you're working on, and kind of like hone your process from there. So it's definitely encouraging to see more engagement happening in Stacks, more new faces coming to Stacks right now. There's a lot of new names in the ecosystem, man. Like I'm seeing more and more people and bigger accounts starting to post about Stacks, and that's encouraging in itself. And it gives me just a little bit of gas in the tank to keep going and keep creating. It's awesome. I can't wait until you see like every big name talking about Stacks, because it's inevitable. It's going to happen. The technology is there, the community's there, um, and I've heard it from more than one person that this community is it's so much different than all the other Web3 communities. So that's encouraging. It's awesome. I love being in this community and contributing. So
Yeah, man. I actually saw Mr. Wagme shared with me this morning, or may have been late last night. I didn't see it until this morning. Um, I think Mario Nawfal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he's like a huge influencer on Twitter. Everyone knows who I'm talking about. Big crypto guy. He actually followed the Rap Nothing account yesterday.
yeah, I saw that too, and that's exciting because Wrap Nothing is like the Nothing token is the first meme coin that was created on Bitcoin. So that's that whole narrative, and to see people also starting to pick up on that, and bigger names start to get these follows in. It's only a matter of time until they start posting about it, and then everybody knows about it. So it won't be our little secret gem anymore, and that's exciting to see that more people are catching on to what we're building and what we're doing in the space. So I also saw that you like you give a taco, you nominated Manib for a taco, and what if we were to get Manib make a tweet about Tacovation? And there's also a zero authority bounty for let's see, for the Nothing token, saying the first person to get Manib to accept the N42 token on his Twitter to his BNet address. So more people just like targeting Manib. I think that's funny, and what if, right?
Well, it's what he's doing a tremendous job in making the rounds, the tweeting. I mean, I know that there's some people, especially the guys that are building out stuff. The Nakamoto delay is not easy for those that are actually building and waiting for the fast blocks to be able to implement the stuff that they're trying to implement. And I totally understand that. But in general, the tweeting and the engagement and the going to all of these events and the like the deal with Aptos and bringing SBT to Solana, Munib's been killing it. Munib has been absolutely killing it, and of course, he's not following me. He probably doesn't know who the hell I am. Yeah, but so I that kind of behavior, I really can't help myself in a medium like this, and that kind of stuff is probably what got my old account banned. I thought I was being funny tweeting at Elon about stuff, but apparently that's not really the best practice all the time. But I do think that a taco award for Munib is a great way to get his attention onto this grassroots stuff that we're doing here, and get some eyeballs from the top brass onto the community, because I don't, not that they don't want to know, but they got a lot on their plate too, and just kind of getting some eyeballs on us is great. But yeah, sometimes I push that envelope, right?
Yeah, dude. Yeah, Hero says me, Manid, Neeb, and Taco. So yeah, that's maybe something that I'll work on is like make a piece with Manib eating a taco and see if we can um, get him to tweet out about Tacovation. See what happens from it. Um, but yeah, it's been really fun, man. Like um, seeing where the space is going. It's so fast. Um, it's hard to keep up with, and we needed something like deorganized media to help us all stay informed. So I really appreciate like what you're doing with your platform and getting me on here to talk about my stuff and the different artists and builders that you're getting on your show, man. It's awesome to see it, bro.
Dude, I I love doing this. I really do. It is work. I don't want to sell myself short because it does take a lot of my attention to be able to come up with what are the stories I want to talk about, what am I going to say about them, and do that every day. It's more work than I was really probably anticipating. When it started, it was just reading the Stacks calendar. That's easy because that's just there. But I love engaging with you and the other people in the space, having you guys on in this kind of casual uh, atmosphere to chat about what's going on in the morning. It seems like it's a good way to kind of just get some exposure to things going on in the ecosystem and kind of just keep those conversations going. Uh, what flavor? That's a good question, Hero.
Yeah, what
What flavor
flavor?
taco would you need be eating?
Chicken or beef?
Yeah, I like chicken tacos myself. I like chicken. I like them all. I don't usually turn down many tacos, but this reminds me of so when we were first talking about when we were first talking about them and we were coming up with the different categories. One of them was veggie tacos, and Hero just trying to kind of like put some images out for the idea had had a an eggplant and a pumpkin as part of um, his veggie taco. So watch out for those eggplant tacos, guys.
That's a meme in itself, dude. But yeah, I forgot to mention the Giga Pepe V2 holders and the Spaghetti Punk holders would both be receiving a whitelist to upcoming Trimp Mint, and I'm also working on something else for that too for the Giga Pepe V2 holders. So, um,
Wait, say that again. What am I getting for holding my gigapepes?
so you'll be whitelisted to the upcoming Trimp Mint, and if you hold a Giga Pepe V2 in your wallet, you get one whitelist, as well as your Spaghetti Punks. So if you hold a Spaghetti Punk, you also will receive a whitelist. We'll be
This is
whitelisting.
for the Spaghetti Punk X Not collab
No, this
NFT.
is for the Trimp NFT collection.
Oh, Tremp. So Tremp is with the Spaghetti Punks too.
No. So
It's just a collab with them.
yeah, it's just a collab. We'll be announcing a date for a snapshot. It'll probably be before the 12th, whenever we're assembling our whitelist for everybody. So, just wanted to put that out there that if you hold a Spaghetti Punk, you'll be whitelisted for the upcoming Trimp collection, as well as if you hold a Giga Pepe V2.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. But
Yeah,
those are those whitelist free mints or just whitelists
we'll
early,
just
like
be like before public. We
guaranteed
work with.
place.
Yeah, we'll be working with we've been working with a lot of different communities within Stacks. We got one with STX City. A couple different builders in the ecosystem are supporting this mint right now and distributing some whitelist. One for the Welsh Corgis, the Fair Token, Brew, and Stacks Invaders holders are also they've got a collab going on. So Just
Well,
assembling the whitelist.
you guys know I'm going to hype your projects anyway because it's what I'm doing here. But I'm happy to give away some through with a DeOrganized collab too. If you have more whitelists to give away, throw them my way.
Absolutely, I can definitely get you some whitelists to give out to your community for sure, dude.
I actually so Jamie Fletcher says he's gonna deploy a Munib with Taco on Stack City, and he's been talking about a number of tokens that he's thinking about doing, and this might be
the one.
Yeah. Yeah, this might be the hit, Jamie.
Yeah, it stems from a conversation. It's giving moist vibes right now. It started off here from the conversation, and then we memed it all the way through and through. So, yeah, dude, looking forward to seeing what Jamie does. He's also got the full fat casino that he's working on too. He's giving away a Giga V2, different NFTs for interacting with his Twitter account. So definitely give Jamie F a follow for sure. Bamber Fish Cake,
Full Fat Casino. You can follow them. You should definitely be following GPSC_STX. That's my partner right here today. Definitely follow DeOrganized BTC and Peace Love Music G. Hero Gamer says moist taco. That's it. We're do some moist tacos or dry tacos, fresh tacos. Fresh.
On to something here, man. Like we're definitely on something, bro. Like dry, moist, eggplant, whatever taco suits you.
Yeah, and Jamie's a great guy too. He's and that Full Fat Casino is also, they got some stuff that they're coordinating with Boom Wallet as well. They're one of the partners working out some of the stuff on Boom. So really cool stuff. Jamie's a great guy in the space. He's a rubro, and he's a great writer and does a lot of he's a tremendous asset to this community as well.
Yeah, just total like all around good guy, and I think that what he's working on is cool. It's interesting, and I didn't know that they were working with Boom. That's awesome. That's awesome to know. Looking forward to seeing more from the Full Fat Casino crew, man. Yeah, there's just so much to keep up with, man. It really is like, it's awesome. He says, "Stop it! I'm blushing, you guys. Please, no more. Thank you." Of course, Jamie.
Listen, I can't help myself. If you're doing good work in the space, we're going to talk about you, especially if you come on and say hi and remind me, oh yeah, that guy's doing this, so, yeah, man, take your flowers, Jamie, you earn them.
And like, there's a lot of indie builders in the space right now. You got like STX Bets, they've got their way that they're getting audited in a fashion is like, he's put some STX into his platform, and then he's told everybody like, hey, see if you can get it, try to take it, and he's actually doubled down and put 1,000 STX in this platform. So go out there and see if you can hack in there and see if you're able to get it, if you're like savvy that way. I mean, I think it's awesome.
Yeah, that's stxbets.com. There's about 1,000 stacks in the liquidity pool right there right now. It is live. It's on mainnet. It's real stacks. It's not testnet, but it's available for test. He wants you to hack it, and if you can hack it and steal the liquidity on stxbets.com, you can keep it. So if you know how to do that stuff, go find a vulnerability in his contract and take his stacks.
Yeah,
but that's going to be a prediction market on stacks too, which is also pretty cool.
Yeah, dude. I can't wait to see like the different ways people are building for others to speculate in the ecosystem. I think that it'll be a hit, man. Especially if he doesn't get hacked and like somebody gets that stacks from him, it might give people the confidence to put their stacks there and start making these bets and start speculating on different things in the ecosystem. I think it's a cool idea.
Yeah, that's a great idea as to a way to get auditing done differently. a little bit differently. Really cool stuff, innovative, and that's kind of like the stuff that's popping around the community all the time. It's just new ways to do different stuff more efficiently, or maybe just with different efficiencies or different advantages versus the customary way of doing things. Um, I love this space, man. I really love being here. I love what Stacks is building. I love how in tune with the overall Bitcoin ethos of open source and distributed and permissionless development, but also community engaging around that. I really love what we're doing here, man. So why don't we? I know you got a lot going on. We're pushing the hour here for the show. Why don't you give the people a final word and some good vibes for the day?
Yeah, absolutely. Like I always say, keep loving the room, keep building cool stuff, and keep the frequency high, guys. It's an awesome Tuesday to be building in the Stacks ecosystem. Go out there and collaborate a little bit. Help somebody today.
Right on, right on. Positive messages from GPSC, my brother. Uh, Everyone have a great day. Nominate someone for a taco award. If we had like massive nominations for Munib, I can't see why that wouldn't be an awesome development. So, I'm not saying go do that, but he deserves a lot of tacos. And then just stay tuned, get involved, get engaged, keep it up. Tell someone that they're doing a good job. And y'all have a blessed day. I'm Peace Love Music. This is the DeOrganized Project, and we love what we're doing here. Thank you, Giga Pepe, for coming on and chatting with me today, my brother. I love you. And